Okay, I'm doing a redo because my computer was acting so stupid earlier. So we're loading it. My fingers crossed now that I'm on. Oh, it worked. It worked. Everybody be excited. I am at 8 o'clock, so yay for that. I just uploaded these other smaller files. So if you have already downloaded and bought the SVG, if you want smaller 8 by 5 by 11 sheets so they'll fit in your printer, I will send you those files. Not a problem at all. Just redid them and voila, you guys, it's awesome. So we are going to switch the camera. I am not going to be able to see you. And you can't see anything that way. Why did I switch the camera? I don't know. Maybe that's a good idea. Wait. Okay, never mind. We're going to do it this way. So I'm looking at you. I can, so smart. So we're in Silhouette Studio instead of Adobe. Okay, and this is the SVG file. I just made it into one, as you can see right here, and I brought it over and I put it in my library. I named my folder Susan, so I would not forget my name because I'm good at forgetting things. So we want to come up here and we want to edit this. So these, you see how I click on it and it becomes one big thing. We want to come over here to Object and we want to release the compound path. And that should, yep, my computer is thinking. Release it. Okay, so we just made it all dark. Don't worry, you can edit all you want. It is scary at first, and then you're like, oh my goodness, what can I do? All of that stuff that turned dark like that will change when you come back up here and you're all done editing and you click Object again and you're going to hit Make Compound Path. So, alright. Just undid all my work. It's okay. It's totally edible. So I'm going to click Control Z to undo what I just did. So that took me back here. And we can now, Object, we're going to ungroup everything. So now everything is ungrouped and completely editable. So we want to change the color of this. So instead of it being clear, we want it to be black with a green outline. So there you go. You can also make it all black. There you go. You want to change the color, make it green again. There you go. You don't like this and you want to change this? Okay. So you come over here, you change the color. Oops, where'd it go? But we don't like that. So we're going to go back up. So all I'm pressing is Control Z. And these are grouped. So I'm going to leave them like that because I like them like that. But you guys can change them however you want. This right here, we want to change this. Come up here to Object. And it's not grouped. Okay, so we can edit this. I'm going to change the color. We're going to make it blue. No, we're not going to do that because that didn't work. It's got... We're going to change the inside color. There we go. So these ones are going to have to stay black unless you want the circles. So we come down here to these ones. You want this a different color? Alright, so we're going to move it over here. preferably keep it clicked. And we're going to ungroup it. So now everything should be movable. So you want this a different color, you can change the color. You want this to be a different color, change the color, change the outline. Okay, hold on, don't do that. I hit the wrong button. And then we want to change the color of this. Go here, and then this is where it gets fun, because you are editing, so now you got to put it back, but I'm going to show you a trick. I got to get really close, my eyes are bad. So we got that lined back up. We're going to group that back together. We're going to grab our, let's change the background back to black. I didn't say clear, I said black. Oh, so much fun. Okay, so we're going to move that back over here. Do. And we want it centered and in the middle. So we go over to object one more time, click align, so we want to align center, and then we want to align middle, and there you go, it just moved it. And then we are going to put it back over here. So you say you're done editing and you want to fix right there where you turned everything black. So we are going to Control A, which will get everything on the screen. We are going to make, yeah, but then that changed it again. It doesn't need to be. Life is so amazing. Oh, look at that. It changed all my colors. Control Z. So, whatever. This is the gist of how you do it. My computer's been acting like meanie pants all day long. It doesn't like me today. But, really all you need to know is to get in to edit the SVG file. You just need to do a release compound path, and then you can go and change everything that you want to change. You can change the colors, you can add whatever words, you can take stuff out, like right here. Let's go back in. We're going to go down, we're going to go over. So say you don't like my sun, so you want to get rid of that. We're going to ungroup it, move it off to the side, and then there you go. You can now edit this. So I like the sun because, you know, it's my logo. So I'm going to keep it. You guys don't have to keep it because you guys have options. I like it, so I'm going to keep it. Just make sure when you're editing, before you try to center everything, that you are grouping all of your stuff back together. Because once you go over here and you try to center it, it's not going to work unless it's grouped together, because everything will center itself if you didn't group the things that you don't want to move together. So there we go, we got that one. So I'm going to show you what I'm talking about. I'm going to move this one over here. So this was the pink one. We are going to go to Object one more time. We are going to ungroup it. And I'm going to move the parts do. So we're going to make this pink. We're going to turn the coffee completely black, but I'm going to do it over here first before I lose it in the circle. Okay, so now I'm going to move all this back. Now if I don't center it, or if I don't group it together, I did, I made it, you made it, we all made it, woohoo! If you don't group your things together and then you go to align them again, so we're going to align it center. That was bad. Okay, we're going to align it to the middle. Okay, once again, bad, just let's, it's working. Why is this working? It doesn't always work like that. Let's try something with more pieces. So let's go with the, and I didn't group these before I put them together. Somebody, shame on me. We're going to change this to purple so we can see it. And then we're going to move it back over here. And we're going to try without grouping it together. So, nope, it's still working. Why is it working? Yeah, there it goes. Okay. It didn't work that time because it wasn't grouped together. So, you always want to make sure before you start editing anything that you have it grouped together. And of course, Control Z always undoes the last move you just did. So, we're going to move this down and we're going to group this together. And then we're going to put that back. And then object align center, object align middle, and then that moved that right back into position. And then if you don't want it to move again, you just hit group it all together and it will no longer move on you. So that is how we do that. And once again, to start this whole thing, when you're starting, so I'm going to go open it again one more time. As we wait for my computer to load. And there we go. So here we are at the beginning again. And you click on the SVG and it's all one piece. And you want to edit it individually. You keep it highlighted. You come over here to release compound path. You click that and then watch magic happen. And I am repeating myself right now, but there's people on and there weren't people when I did this the first time. So you see how these changed to dark. So that's how we know release the compound path. So now we can edit anything and everything like we were just doing on the other one. That is the main thing. So you want to make a compound path again. You come over here to object. We're going to go to make compound path. And then it's going to turn everything into a path. So if you were cutting it out in vinyl, this is how you'd want it. So if you're doing it in stickers and you want to change everything's colors, we're going to hit Control Z to go back. And we're going to go over here to object and we're going to ungroup. And now everything is edible. So, like we were doing on the other one, we're going to add the black back in here. So we want the fill to be black, and so on and so forth. So you can change whatever you want, however you want. So we're gonna make that purple, be weird, and make the other part pink. Well, that didn't work out so well. Maybe black will work better. So, I spent 3 days making this for you guys because everybody was asking for decals and for their drinks. And I know you can go ahead and get on SD and buy the ones for Starbucks and Tim Hortons and all that, but let me put you on my face. Those are all trademarked, and I wanted to give you guys an option to do something that wasn't trademarked, so you guys can go in and edit these however you want. The guts are there. This is what they look like done. So there's the sun. Here is the tea one, and then there's that, and then the recycle, and then the coffee one that we did in the Southern Dreams Glitter group last night. So I wanted these to be completely generic, so when you go to sell them, you know, nobody's coming back on anybody. So you know, they don't have any trademarks on them. They're not gonna get you in trouble. So I wanted to give everyone an option that didn't want to use the stuff that's already available to you. So I went ahead and I made, let's see here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 color sets of the, let's put you back on the screen. So I made the 6 color sets, and then we did the pop too. So okay, my computer doesn't work like my cell phone screen. So we gave you guys options for slushies. They're not trademarked. You can, like I showed you guys, if you want to get rid of the sun, you can. It's easy. We did sparkling water. We did soda for people in the south. We did pop for people in the north. And we did slushy and sparkling water. And then, of course, the please recycle. So, I went ahead and did all of the hard work for you. The painstaking, oh my goodness, is this over yet work. Now you guys can go in and edit however you want, and I was just trying to show everybody how to do it. So, the first time I tried to show you guys, my computer was not cooperating, so I got out of the live and came back in. And, I also made these. These are on the website, downloadable. They're the pop and coffee decals. You can print them out on sticker paper. You can print them out on water slide. You could do whatever you want. So I was just trying to give everybody another option. You can get whatever. My feelings aren't going to be hurt if you don't buy them. I'm okay with that. But I just wanted to make sure everyone knew how to edit them. So if you don't want something or you don't like it, I wanted everyone to know how to do it before, you got it. So, I like them, obviously, because I spent 4 days making these for you guys. And I'm going to use them too. So I can't really just say I made them for you guys. I made them for everybody. But this is how you edit it. It's really simple. So there's the sun. You don't want the sun in there. You can get rid of it. I did not weld the sun in. So that is the coffee. And you can change the colors. You can do whatever. You can print them out in vinyl. I don't think the little words are going to print out in vinyl, because they're so tiny, but you're more than welcome to try. And like, these are all interchangeable, so you want to have your coffee on your cup. So you'd have to just bring it forward. So you'd need to bring it to the front, and then you could stick coffee on your cup. Or you go down here and you're like, oh, I like the tea, but I don't like the tea. So be like, I want to use this. So we'd go, oh, nope, that one is welded together. So let's go here, release compound path. Did it work? Object. Oh, might help if I was still on it. Ungroup. And now you can move things around. Just like that. So you like that, but you don't like the T right there. You can move the T around. You just have to bring the stuff to the front. So we put the T there, and then you want to change this color. So what we're using purple, we'll make it purple. Control Z. Control Z will be your best friend. I use it all the time. So we want to ungroup that again, because I grouped everything in groups. I mean, I'm not even lying. I got group happy. So we want to make that purple. Try to center it the best I can with my eyeballs. Put the T thing back in. And boom. We changed it up. Or you can, you know, do whatever you want. The options are endless. So I gave you basic things that you could edit. So you don't have to stick with one thing. You can use whatever you want. Like, it's all fun to edit. So just remember, ungroup is your friend. Control Z is your friend. Release compound path. You're going to need to know that constantly, because if you forget it, you're never going to be able to edit anything. So these are grouped together. So you're going to have to release compound path again. Wait for your computer to say, okay. Go to ungroup it. And then once you get the lines like that, you can start moving things around and editing. And then these, once again, you just have to ungroup those two, and then you can play around. So, does anybody have any questions? Do you want me to show you anything else again? I'm fine with that. And like these pop ones. Wait, that's my actual, I didn't open the pop one yet. Okay, so we'll do that. We're gonna go, whoops. I got too many things open. We're gonna go to the library. We're gonna open the pop SVG. So, as you see, we are all one piece. You come up here, release compound path. Alright. And we're going to go back up here. We're going to click ungroup. And we have lines, and now we're editable. So you're like, oh no, it disappeared on me. That's okay. It just all turned black. And there is the stuff that you can edit. So we'll change that back to red. Yes, sweetie? I said as soon as I was done, I was going to help. Yes, I will be in there in just a minute, I promise. Alright, we have to bring this to the front. Woo. I got group happy. And then we're going to put it back. So just like that. And just remember that when you go to align it again, if you don't group it before you align it and you hit, okay, well that one, we'll do it with this. This has more words. Control Z, it is your friend. We're going to move it to where you can see it. And object, this is what happens when you do not group things. It did not align it where it needed to be. So just make sure that you're grouping things before you put them back, or it's not going to work for you and you're going to be all feeling crazy. So that's all you got to do after you hit release compound path, is just move this stuff around, and then you can edit it however you want. You, like I said, you don't want the sun in there, just delete it, get it out of there. Super simple. I try to make things as like easy as absolute possible. And then you got these little bubble guys right here you can play around with. So you want him a different color, just change the color, and there you go, instant bubbles. Anybody have any more questions? You want me to go back over something? Now is the time to ask. I feel like I have to go give my daughter her drugs now. That's awful. Okay. She's been asking me for a minute. Oh, that's my bubble thing. So we want that black. Fun. All right, guys, I'm going to go then if nobody has any questions. I feel like I went through this like 4 times, so if you re-watch it, you will see what I'm talking about. The only thing you guys missed was how to get the SVG file into your library. So these are all things that I've previously, I'm a big pattern person, so it's documents. So you want to put an SVG over here. Let's do one that's not already over here. Popcorn, here we go. So you go like that, and then whenever your computer decides to work with you, it will show up in your library, and then you can edit however you want from there. So, it won't let me close it yet either. I'm telling you, my computer hates me, and there's a storm coming, so my internet's about to hate me too. And just like that, they're there. So, and then after it is done in the queue, that 0/1 will disappear, and once that disappears, we can edit it. And these are cute too. I didn't show you guys. Where did I have so much stuff on my desk. It's right here. I found it. These are the popcorn wraps. I did mine in vinyl, but if you want to print it out and do it in paper, this is what it will look like. Let me show you guys my face really quick. So you just take your cup and then you would wrap it around. My cut job is not fantastic because I did it with scissors. La-ti-da. And of course, you know, you'd like tape one side so it would stay. And then, yeah, we're going to do that. No, we're not, because I have the vinyl on there. And I don't want to wreck my vinyl. So with tape, this will stay. It's not going to stay with my finger. But you can also remove the popcorn thing that I have right here off of these so they're blank. And you can do whatever you want with them. You can change out the backgrounds, the designs, up to you guys. I just wanted to let everybody know how to edit the SVGs. I'm going to go help my daughter who had a really bad day. And just go make sure she's got all of her breathing treatments and all of her medicine and whatnot for the night, so we have a better day tomorrow. You guys all have a fabulous evening. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, please tag me in the post and I will get back to you as soon as I possibly can. It may be in the morning, it may be tonight, just depends on what time you tag me. With that said, you guys all have a wonderful evening, and I'm going to try really hard to get on the site, or not the site, the group, and go live with some glitter this week. That is my next goal. So, yay! If we reach it, fantastic, because we really need to start selling some glitter. Yep. Oh, with that, I'm going to go help my daughter. You guys have a wonderful night. Bye.